Nothing
The stream
happened.
just went down again.
No fucking way.
No, it's back up now.
I'm just so mad. I'm so mad because every time it goes down, it comes back up with more viewers, which I've talked about this before, but it means it pings everybody and then people joined annoyed. Like, why are you streaming and stopping stream over and over again? I hate it. Well, I just wish my computer was normal. Ugh.
But what about the mess we found? Something definitely happened in that office, Apollo.
I know. We can't prove when it happened, nor that Alita Tiala was in any way involved.
Let's try putting some evidence up anyway.
There's no way she went to the clinic just to warn him.
Do you know why she went, Apollo?
Time to figure out what really happened at that clinic, and fast. Oh, did the stream go down again?
No.
Okay. It went back to 0, so I was like, ooh.
Can we present that broken lamp?
Yeah. Fucking... I was also thinking it was the lamp, since Trucy said just throw out some evidence.
Okay, what about
Trucy... it's...
Maybe
bullet.
the bullet?
Yeah, it's either the bullet or, like, the shoes, but my idea for the shoes is, like, the fact that they would have to have been moved on the night of the murder, since we're talking about when. Also just hitting the save button. Bullet! Yo, yay. You say nothing happened in the doctor's office, like it's a One Piece reference. I disagree. Take a look at this.
What's that? It looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually.
Bailiff Shooter.
Damn.
That's so rude.
This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. And the next one presented in the court will be found in you, Miss Tiala.
Whoa. Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic.
Ah, but the police are bad at everything.
Inside the safe? Yes, they must suck!
I guess the police didn't check that far.
But there is a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day?
Oh, 'cause the gun says 2 shots were fired that day, right? No,
Yeah.
just 2 rounds were fired. Well, it was found at the crime scene, so... Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us? The pistol was taken from the Kitaki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, then that proves a firearm was discharged in the office on the day of the murder.
Not bad, Hair Forehead.
That's where it goes.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately.
Bailiff slap his balls.
Bailiff,
No.
whack his pee-pee. 30 minutes later, my stream went down again, according to my phone.
Oh.
Maybe not, I don't know. A report arrives. The rifling marks on both bullets are identical. Are tentacle. Hello?
Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon.
Snapping.
It couldn't have been Walkie because he was in prison.
What?
Perhaps the defense would like to state their position?
No, this is on the night of the murder. It could have been Walkie, still. It wasn't, though, because he's our client, and our client is never guilty. The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart.
Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus? In order to open the safe?
Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Alita Tiala. You...
Spy says Sephiroth versus Cloud.
Wow, the text-to-speech really doesn't know how to say your name, Shannon.
Okay.
It went Ginger _ Spice. But sure, I'll speed draw Sephiroth versus
Don't
Cloud.
worry, I understand the nuances of usernames.
I'll do the speed draw at the end of the stream.
That's fine. I just wanted to put that out there because I did have enough points to do that.
Yes. Thank you.
Order, order, order! Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you accusing the witness?
Are you cramping my vibe, Judge? Alita Tiala knew about Walkie Slush's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. From 1 to 0. What if she married him and then that bullet finally reached its destination?
What? She would
That
be the
reminds
slayer.
me. Apparently, the Kitakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
Nefarious. So she planned to marry him to get her hands on this fortune?
Hey, you keep talking trash about my Alita! And I'll sue you, lawyer man!
Hey, Walkie, if you keep saying this shit, I'm gonna let you get a guilty verdict, you son of a bitch. Do you hear me?
Me?
Yeah, you said you'd abuse my Alita!
Nah, I'm gonna get you, Walkie. I think you mean accuse.
Same difference. I hate that I had to say that. Well, you can't have her. She's mine. It was me. I shot that doctor. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too.
How
There
is
in
he
that
live
car.
on the stand?
He's not. He just ran up at it. So that would be illegal. Walkie. Cool it.
You keep your hands off my Alita, Ro.
T.
Oh.
Miss Tiala?
I'm sorry. I just. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard.
What a sus!
Something funny.
Sus!
Walkie. Wake up and smell reality.
Oh, where is it?
This
There it
kid
is.
got played by an older woman.
Alita, baby?
The signature on the chart, the engagement. I mean, come on. It's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself.
Alita? Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fraulein.
Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway.
So the family fortune is what you're really after.
That's right. I wanted the money.
No way! That's whack! I ain't trying to hear that!
Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Who, me?
I believe you said you were going to abuse me.
Accuse.
Of what crime, might I ask?
Oh?
Oh, I'm a bad girl. Sure.
Clip that.
I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. Oh, he was the one with the pistol. He could have just fired it into the safe after I've already left the clinic.
That would
What?
make no sense.
I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat.
Wait, but
What are you talking about?
Trucy.
You had the most to lose if that chart was found.
But I didn't have the pistol, now did I?
You could've.
Well, you could have taken walkies.
Do you think he'd have mentioned that? No.
Not if he's head over heels for you, you
For
dumb,
you.
stupid
Yeah, the
idiot.
man's gonna cover for you. He was willing to go to prison for you.
All I've ever heard him say is, "It was me, I shot him."
That's only because he's trying to protect you.
Sorry to intrude in this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point.
What point?
Every time he, like, slams his hand on the wall, I picture... I could definitely see them doing, like, a remixed version of Godot's theme playing.
I also
Like, he
think,
just doesn't have a theme when he does it.
I also think too that like his fist gets like way bigger when he hits the wall, and it's kind of weird.
Oh, that's because it swells up. Certainly the Frau Lane wanted that chart.
He's allergic to the wood.
You, yeah, you assume, actually he's allergic to moving his hand through the air at rapid speeds. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then wouldn't she have taken the chart?
Oh,
Yeah, that is a good point.
You see? It's all Jover for you. That chart would have been left in that safe. Wouldn't have been left in that safe.
And she wanted something else out of it. What did she want?
It was the stand. She wanted the stand.
It was
would
something.
those slippers have placed her at the scene of the crime though?
I mean, yes, they do. We just haven't gotten there yet. The issue is, so if she took something out of the safe, but not this, we just haven't seen it yet. But what would it have, what could it have been? This already implicates her a lot.
Or, so... Huh.
Maybe this is a we just gotta keep reading moment.
Yeah.
Shannon?
Frick.
He's right.
Miss Tiala,
Yeah.
it is clear that to this court that you are not a very good fiance.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Perhaps it's time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Don't forget, we've proven that you were at the Maractus Clinic on the day of the crime.
Excuse you.
Fucking bitch.
Excuse me, goddamn.
Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted a chart, but I failed to get it. So when I went back, I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole the pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. How would she know?
Yeah, how would she know?
Sorry, I skipped your line, Shannon.
You went back later?
That chart was dangerous, you understand. I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day.
But you couldn't get the chart then, could you?
And later that night, that Dr. Maractus was shot. Heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all around, all over the place.
Not to be confused with feet.
That was you?
Ah, Apollo, that sound. It came from behind this door. Door.
Someone's in there. There. A break-in. Yeah. They left through that window. So, you were the burglar.
That was you two? If I only had one more minute. Then I could have opened the safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing. And brazen at that.
Oh, is this trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself.
Oh, true. She's innocent. Let her go.
They are gangsters, you know.
In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination.
I got you, judge. Dap up. That's what I was trying to say. Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? I'm really sus about this. Later.
When I heard what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after, the 16th, was it?
Yes.
Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way.
But why did Dr. Maractus keep that chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it.
Because he's a coward. That chart was his insurance.
Insurance?
My signature on that chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray him.
You could have stolen it.
Couldn't have. Is this some new definition of proof?
We'll ask Walkie. He'll tell us for sure.
Might I remind you, this is a cross-examination? You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself. And that's not just a game theory.
Mink. He's right, isn't he? Yeah, but,
Oh, what? You have nothing to say? This case is over. Rat was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further? How would she know that?
the doctor was shot in the right temple, yeah?
So it seems.
Let's review the facts again, shall we? If the killer is shot from this location, the bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
Yes, we heard the testimony on this yesterday. At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing there. Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head to look, and he was shot.
The testimony was proven to be a lie. Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime. He was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed those janties. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet couldn't hit his right temple.
Silly, silly attorney.
What? I'm not that silly.
Do you remember what you had for breakfast this morning?
And do you remember, Trucy?
What?
I always have a glass of milk for breakfast. What an insane thing to have for breakfast. Orange
matters
juice
is one
is the
thing.
way to go, people. Orange juice.
What matters is one
And
thing.
milk?
And mint toothpaste.
Ew.
Is milk and mint toothpaste any freaking better?
Ew, also. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can only be one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken.
But his location was proven! You can't write that off as him being mistaken.
Then why don't you show us, Hair Forehead?
Oh, show you. What?
He was on our side. What the fuck?
Must I explain everything? Very well, let's recap. If the witness, Panties guy, was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
But wait, if the witness was standing there, how can anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I merely laid out the facts for us. It is up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. If you can, that is.
Lucky Slush was standing at the killer mark, Wesley at the witness mark, and Palmeractus at the victim mark.
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim?
Had to have been someplace else.
Yeah. As the facts stand now, we cannot explain this crime. It's stupid, Your Honor, without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from a different location.
What are you talking about? I don't see any other place.
Apparently Mr. Justice does.
I was just wondering if he could be on top of the cart or something. There's a space right here where he could have been like, "Hey, buddy."
You mean like
Try
Spider-Man's
noodles.
off of the
Just
roof?
Slurping up a bowl of eldoons noodles.
Thank you, Connor. I guess I will draw that as well. Apollo Justice slurping up a bowl of Eldoon's noodles. Would you like paint to get into the noodles too, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure there's little flakes of the paint.
Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from?
Ooh, that's gonna be a save for me, Mr. Judge. Sorry, I'm at 1 HP right now. Oh no.
It's time to raise the roof and the stakes.
There are stakes in here?
Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? But what if they were a bit more terrifying?
Oh no, this penalty would get rid of my whole health bar if I had it?
Like so.
If she's still in here,
Okay.
Double penalty?
Our forehead wishes to take us in a new direction. Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead.
Challenge accepted. It's justice in time.
Are you sure, Apollo?
The key is the witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that, and we know where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted, there is only one place the killer could have been. In this area. Maybe on top of the noodle
no.
cart.
They'd have to be to the right of the
Maybe across the road?
victim, right? Because he was shot in the right temple.
Yeah, the victim. Yeah, his right, which is this.
Yeah.
So it has
Could
to
have been
be.
in the noodle cart.
It could have been in the noodle cart. I was thinking on top of the noodle cart for some reason, but in the noodle cart. That's smart thinking. I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Connor and not Witty for thinking that he could have been on top of the noodle cart.
What if they're wrong?
The Miss Alita Tiala.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men. He shouted just as he told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. Bang! The victim was hit in the right temple.
Oh no!
Oh yes! Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right, toward the noodle stand.
Order! 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 So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
Or on top of it, Your Honor.
You're really gonna die on that hill, aren't you?
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we?
Maybe he was on top of it.
You say the killer was inside the noodle stand. I raise you, what if the killer was on top of the noodle stand? Which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind him.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if you were pulling something along.
There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We've not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in that stand.
Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in the stand? Well, I've got it. I've got it
Was it
right
the
here.
slipper?
So... It could be the slippers. I was thinking... The fact that all of the bowls were inside of the hospital, the clinic,
Yeah.
but we don't have that as a piece of evidence. Shoot. Maybe I should have said we
Look at
didn't.
the cart. There's no
There's no
bullet
bullet
hole.
holes.
I mean,
Well,
there's
yeah.
a curtain though.
Yeah. Well, and also... Yeah. Hold on. I mean, I think the slippers are the only thing we've got.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem great. Oh well, this is the part where we fail! Oh, Shannon clutched it. Good job, Shannon.
Let's go.
The Maractus
Yeah.
Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene.
And
A single slipper print was found at the scene. Oh, I forgot about that. Right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found inside the left slipper.
You know, I have to charge you for that now.
OnlyFans doesn't exist yet. In other words, this is proof you were inside that noodle stand.
Hold on, let me turn off the music.
they were cooking with that. Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith?
Observe the diagram. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. The slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path.
Yet you still cannot say this is a footprint, Ja.
Why not?
You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground?
That's just dumb.
One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle-making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there.
Oh yeah, people can't fit inside of a noodle stand. That's right.
Unless...
What do you mean? Doesn't Mr. Eldoon like sell his noodles from?
Yeah,
You would think.
you would think.
Okay. You have a point. No, we don't. There's no point. Did someone have hidden in that stand? Yes, Mr. Eldoon sells his noodles from that.
Yeah, that's like the dumbest thing.
Apollo, I think I might be onto something.
Are you cooking?
I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be... Well, Mr. Justice, you have proof that someone could have hidden in the stand?
I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand.
Is
Will I
it the
present
noodles?
the bowl?
Noodle bowl?
This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldoons and Noodles and Noodle stand.
Yes, and what about it?
There's a lot of paint, I like licking it. We discovered a large quantity of these yesterday. In the lobby of the Maractus Clinic. Is you? There you go.
A large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic?
Mr. Eldoon was very clear about these bowls. Oh, Mr. Eldoon.
Oh man. Well, I love Trump. I love Trump. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too.
Yet the bowls were removed. That night there was space inside the noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Alita Tiala.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than the spoiled brat's pickup lines.
Sheesh.
Hey, man, why you gotta do that?
I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent, I'll show you a fairy tale.
What does that mean?
In any case, the defense has somehow made it its point. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus.
More fairy tales? This whole trial is a fairy tale.
Then please, pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala.
Get her.
I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
This is it. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling the stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside of it? Time to get to the bottom of this case. This is it, guys. We're gonna do it.
Home stretch. That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention to ever letting that chart fall into the hands of the Kitaki family. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Kitakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him.
You knew about the botched operation, so you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself.
I will make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that Brett got his health checkup report. And that he was coming to settle the score.
I see. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination.
Okay, this is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth, or it's Jover.
Check the ring.
Hold on. We do have the ring. And I do think it's on the last statement. Or this one, because she's doing the neck thing. She does it in the second and the fifth statement. So I'm gonna do it on both, and we'll see. Wait, she wouldn't be lying about this. Get her, Apollo. I'm staring. Oh, got her. Hey, miss, you scratch your neck when you're confused. All I did was talk. And lie.
He was so cooking with
Show
that.
me proof.
I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence and they give it all away. The proof is in the pudding, Miss Tiala.
Pudding?
Putting these nuts. You can claim all you did is talk to him, yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words.
My Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv? What are you talking about?
Yours is unique_digit_. You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf.
Honey?
This is working better than I'd hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies, 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth.
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth.
It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you scratch at a scar you got on your neck, you dumb idiot. You can't keep your hands off your neck, can you?
Huh?
It seems that nervous habits.
Or unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Maractus Clinic office. I've got proof that shows exactly what happened, and it's the lamp! We've been trying to show this lamp all day!
What's that?
You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken and there's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state.
Well, spit it out. This is taking in circles nonsense. It's killing me.
Very
Talk,
well.
talk.
The answer is very simple, Miss Alita Tiala. Please remove your scarf.
Huh?
That one made it through. Bro,
Wretched noise.
we cooked her saltier than the broth Mr. Eldoon makes.
This is a trial to determine what happened in that park. Yet we seem to have drifted off target.
Clavier, shut your mouth. We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting, as soon as the witness removes her scarf.
Won't do it. No. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my scarf.
Unrelated third party, my booty. Miss Tiala? I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
What do we think? Big scar or small scar?
I think it's small.
I think it's small. No. No!
Oh my god.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Big scar,
So
big
I
scar.
was right, wasn't I? Miss Alita Tiala. That's that's a big scar.
Holy fuck, Digit and I were wrong.
I
Yeah.
guessed it, yes.
Was she choked with the cord?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Your neck. That isn't what I think it is.
Something did happen that night at the Maractus Clinic. You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it.
But wait. Looking at this lamp and the witness's neck, it looks like the very opposite happened.
Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness, specifically. You tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Maractus Clinic.
Ugh.
What the hell?
Order! Will someone please tell me what really happened?
I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus.
Then why did he choke you?
Oh. That gangster knows everything. Everything. He's coming for you. You.
Looks like my clinic scene is the last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me. E.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I'll want some company. You.
And what happened next?
He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord.
And everyone walked the dinosaur. Oh, not quite.
Oh. Pal Maractus was serious, deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out. He just snaps.
Yeah. As one does.
So you were the victim.
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick.
I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now?
Eh.
I was out cold. Almost killed. And you claimed I then snuck into the noodle stand? But how could I?
Ike!
Well, one thing is clear. We know what really happened at the Maractus clinic. It would seem that our victim is not entirely without blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I told you everything. Can I go home now? No.
You bear some responsibility for the events that day, true. Yet if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala.
When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala? Very well. This finishes the cross-examination of this. No!
Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now we rock. Oh,
Yo,
now
Guilty
his
Gear.
theme plays?
What?
Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
Prosecutor Gavin?
Palmaractus choked Alita Tiola. she fell unconscious. But what happened next?
He's right, there's more we don't know.
But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand?
Alita Tiala half dead, Dr. Maractus pulling that stamp. Oh. Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Why would he have
She's
been...
just unconscious in there.
Yeah, he
was
put her
trying to...
in the stand to, like, get rid of her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
And
she
then-
woke up and killed him.
Wait, he's such an idiot for not taking her gun away.
Yeah.
What a dumbass. And a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand.
What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Oh, trust me, we did, Trucy. Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see. We're not through with you just yet.
Oh, sorry. You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you?
You really want to get away with it, huh?
You too, Prosecutor Gavin.
Me? Fraulein? I only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's go back over what we've learned up until now. On the day of the murder, Walkie saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside of him. So he took a pistole from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine.
Miss Tiala heard about this from Waki. So she went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him. In order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then, something happened.
It's like you figured it out loud. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold.
Well, what about Dr. Maractus?
That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala. Perhaps he thought, to death. What did he do after his crime?
I was just knocked out, not dead. Can't kill
From
me.
the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, Hair Forehead, care to guess?
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Mr. Maractus do?
Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next? Noodle stand?
The noodle
Noodle
stand.
stand.
As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Fieri's noodle stand.
What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand?
It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer? Bowls that belonged inside that stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls?
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place.
Ah. Wait, you don't mean...
I do! Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your body, Miss Tiala.
My corpse?
Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd avoided you.
His next move would be to dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk. You're all crazy.
And then let's think about it, logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant Walkie Slush?
I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. But
Nani?
Apparently the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand.
the river? It didn't. Take that.
There, that's a river.
You have eyes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why.
A perfect place to dispose of a body.
He was gonna throw me into the river?
He didn't have many other options, Frau Lane.
Oh,
Before we keep going, can we do a bathroom break?
Yeah, sure. We can do a quick bathroom break. You know what? I kind of need to pee too, so it works out. Alright, we'll BRB. Whoever's not gonna BRB, stay here and entertain chat.
Hey yo, what's up, chat? It's Connor's Rap City up in here. Digit, give me something to rap about.
urinals.
Okay, give me a beat. That's not really a beat, but okay.
My microphone did not pick anything.
Urinals, like army colonels, like a kernel of corn, big giant horn. Yeah, big giant horn. Yeah, talking about like monsters, like Monster Hunter, punter, like how she's punting this case. Get off my case, bro. You ain't know a shit about anything. She's just a dirty hoe. She wanted to steal all their knee. I ain't got no knees. They cut them
call
off
her
in
a
the
mo
war. They call her a what?
A Mo lover.
They call her a Mo lover, but she more like a Mo hater. I would not decorate her.
Not even by
I kinda hate her.
kinda hate her.
All right. Did you give me something else to rap about?
All right. Oh.
Ooh.
My sister's just screaming about Fortnite again.
Oh, Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass. Booted up my PC. Cause I need me to get that Fortnite Battle Pass. Alright, give me something to rap about while they're gone.
The One Piece.
The One Piece is real. It ain't like it's much of a big deal. They're making it out to be a lot. But I bet everything is for naught. The One Piece is probably not money. It's probably a concept. Like how bees make honey.
Hey.
Honey like a sweet. Sweet the show is. The manga is unable to be beat.
Hey.
beat like Luffy's
Hey.
heart. He beat
Hey.
like that.
Hey.
That you ain't got that. Lucci ain't got that. He getting clapped. Clapped like a loser. If he ain't a loser, he acting like a sore not a winner. No dinner. He ain't got no dinner.
Not even a breadwinner.
And he's more
Not
than a
even a
cover, he's a
breadwinner.
quilt.
Alright, I gotta pee now.
Bro,
Okay,
why didn't you go?
I didn't have to go like a few minutes ago. I just had to go now.
It hasn't even
Alright,
been a few minutes. Get your bitch ass out.
Hayden, give me something to rap about.
Penis.
Penis. It's like I mean this. I like sucking cock. You ain't gotta act like a jock. I'll suck your dick. You ain't gotta call me Rick Astley. Like I take it up the
What if we, rap about Phoenix, right?
Phoenix right. He's always ready to fight. He's gonna make things right for you. You ain't gotta even be afraid, 'cause nobody can stand up to his name. WRIGHT. That spells right, just like he is. Business. He runs on very little funds, but he's acting like he's chill. Ain't got no problems firing up the grill
I'm back.
on the
Hi.
villains. He's just out here chilling in the hospital because he got hit by a car, but he did not get launched very far. His life is in shambles. That's all I've got about that. He's a dad now. I kind of feel bad now. He fell off a bridge and found out that the woman that he liked hated him. But then found out that there was another. And maybe it's his daughter's mother. We're not really sure. I mean, I know the answer. But
Hello.
You do?
okay, I can
Why
stop
do you
now.
know the answer?
Why do I know the answer? Dude, I mean, come on. It's Twitter.
Fuck Twitter.
It's always Twitter. Yeah, that's how I get spoiled on, like, everything. Unless it's my friends.
Fuck Twitter.
Yeah.
I believe this clears up all of the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, miss.
Ugh.
And then the denouement. Wesley Stickler of panty-snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts, in that instant,
Powered with 3DS. So, I shot him?
you were the only one who could have stolen Walkie's pistol. It had to be you.
Well, Miss Tiala?
Nice work.
You mean I'm right?
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story. Get that spoiled brat off the hook.
You're the one who's dreaming. Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park?
Who knows? There's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
Whereof what? I can't believe she's still yapping about this.
Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out Herr Forehead's errors? Even though this is only his, second trial?
Maybe there really is something.
I believe the Fraulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car.
His car?
That's right. The Maractus Clinic has a big garage.
Sorry.
Judge.
In which sat a green car. Was it?
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car.
There were panties in it.
why.
But don't
I'm
footprints
awkward.
put her at the scene of the crime?
And so, we find
Yeah.
our victim without probable cause to steal that sand. And our defense without a case.
I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
Ah, what an excellent counter-argument, Fraulein. Too bad you're quite wrong.
Huh?
Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your papa.
Dad?
That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car.
But that's irrelevant because we've placed all those people at the crime scene.
Excuse me.
God damn, Apollo.
Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it.
Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine.
Until...
Yeah, so, genuinely, I don't see why this would be a question. I would not want to drive the car that I hit someone with that night.
So there's that. Which I agree with. But also, the Janties were in the, exhaust or whatever. And so he probably thought his car was broken afterward. If he tried to start it up and, it made a weird sound. Or didn't make any sound.
That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports cars?
Irk.
A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead.
Shut the hell up. No! Not my forehead!
Order! 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 Well, Mr. Justice? Why didn't Dr. Maractus use his car to carry the body?
Is that a groan of surrender I hear?
No, I got this. Hold on.
No, what about the Janties?
Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know.
Oh, trust me, I will.
Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
Everything I've learned.
I
Mr.
disagree with this
Justice, this
statement.
contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance.
The car then run.
I have an idea. It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car.
Ah! Now you're making even less sense than usual.
Not according to my court record. Put 1 and 1 together and the explanation is 2.
If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence? Show us proof of why the car wouldn't run that night? Let's see now. Janties again?
I liked the explosion sound effect.
I'm not saying this.
All sorts of things come out of my
Things come
janties.
out my panties. Even the truth.
What a wild line.
Hmm?
Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these janties, the latest in a string of similar thefts actually. But that night the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl and a dog chased the thief until he hid in the Maractus Clinic garage.
What?
The snatcher hid the janties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them?
Weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe?
Exactamundo. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Gavin.
So you're here investigating?
And I was on my way home, when my hog gave up the ghost.
Hog. Your hog.
My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run.
My, how interesting.
While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the janty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't even start.
What?
That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of.
Was that his 3rd or 4th time doing that this trial?
I think 4.
Crazy guy. Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does.
I give up.
You win. Where? Where's that damn...
You know what? You can have it. We're done.
We're not done.
I can't see. Cramped. The pain. My throat's burning. Maractus.
What's your problem?
Hey, you Doc. I know what you did.
Blah!
Walkie.
You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man.
Oh, wait, let me explain.
Fine. I'll give you your last request.
Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No. He'll ruin everything. I have to stop him.
Cease this at once, you.
God.
Why are we flashing to everyone?
This happens like every trial. It's like,
Yeah.
it's the like everyone goes, oh shit.
Funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out.
Oh no fucking way.
Oh well. Too bad.
Gasp, gasp, gasp.
Too bad.
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use the public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that big toe print.
You know, I have to charge you for that.
You're going to
Dr. Rex
jail.
and Father... Pay my bail. Dr. Miraculous didn't bother taking off my slippers. Threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though.
She's like, Dr. Maractus wasn't a freak. He didn't take off my shoes. Like, fucking, alright. That was your mistake.
No. My biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice.
Real, yeah.
I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Walkie declared guilty, it was you.
Ellipses.
I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts.
I think if she had just let anyone, like, random handle this, he would have been guilty.
Yeah.
Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Elliota Tiala doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think he already knew. He'd figured out she was the killer a while ago.
It doesn't...
Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. No.
If anything, she just committed...
Everything you've
perjury.
learned over the last 2 days.
What, Shannon?
She committed perjury.
Yeah. You lost, but I didn't exactly win either. What? Yes, we did. We what?
Something the matter, Hair Forehead?
Looks like it's time to announce the verdict.
Not guilty.
We're done. To be honest, nobody still knows how to do their job. Court is adjourned.
We did it.
June 17th, 4:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Great job, Apollo! You did it!
Yeah, we did. Somehow.
Walkie's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. Oh?
Hey, attorney man! You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes.
Your Alita was a criminal. Or to blame, I guess.
You give my Alita back. Stupid pointy-head attorney with a death wish.
I'll try to mimic.
Is that Flocky?
Yeah. Oh, you can do it. Do it.
Is that Flocky?
Ah, Mr. Kitaki.
It's high time you opened your eyes, Rocky. And what do you know, old man?
More
I
than
think it's about
you.
time you opened yours. Giving up your life, trying to become some kind of businessman. Don't talk about what you don't understand, Rocky.
I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out.
If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending?
Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kataki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Waki. Oh, Waki, Apollo has something to tell you.
Huh? I do? Way to put me on the spot.
And what's that?
Tell him the reason why, Apollo.
Why is Mr. Kitaki trying to become a businessman? It's to fix his son. Because it costs a lot. Which one? This one?
Wouldn't it? No, it's the other one. It's the other one. Because that one says it's urgent.
Think about it, you dumb fuck. Think about your condition.
Eh.
I talked with Yamada, Little Plum, yesterday. Phoenix had some words about it. It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. Is.
He doesn't mean... You aren't really... Are you?
Bro, he looks more like Naruto with his eyes open. This is
Holy
crazy.
God.
Believe it! I searched the globe and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Walkie. But it's an expensive procedure. Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you? I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Walkie. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean.
No.
Are those his eyebrows? Holy shit. Please understand, Walkie.
That was the biggest, like, surprise of the entire case.
Dad. Everything's gonna be Daijobu. Man, I see how it is, old man. Always looking out for...
Waki?
Hey, listen, good old man. One day,
I'm gonna surpass you!
I'm gonna become the Hokage. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try to hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer.
My Waki?
No, it's as it should be.
Mr. Kitaki. I liked him more with his eyebrows covering his gross, hideous eyeballs.
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words. But I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who, me?
I don't think.
Someday, I'll make you one of our latest, the Kentucky lime pie.
He's opening a pie shop?
So long.
And he was gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo.
I'm no Wilson, but I did my best.
To the right anything agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Oh, well, we make a good team. Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Huh. Why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answers. Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. What if this bracelet is just one of those, like, blood pressure reader things that squeeze you? And he just, like... I don't know. Has an iron deficiency. He just has a big iron deficiency.
That'd be so crazy.
No, I can't say I care much for what her papa has become.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Huh? Where?
Why to claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon?
Ah, salty noodles. Right. You gotta stand back already?
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show. With the amazing appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat.
Oh, it's special, alright.
Please, anything but him.
She looks so much like Phoenix when she doesn't have her hat on.
Makes you wonder if they're related for real, for real. I just want to see... Oh, the next one's called Turnabout Serenade. Do we want to see the opening cutscene, or do we want to stop here?
Nah, let's save it.
Alright. Well then, for tonight, we'll do the speed drawing segment, and then be done.
I do have to go, so if you will share those with me whenever you're done with them.
I will. Goodbye, Connor.
Goodbye,
Thank you for
gamers.
voicing.
Bye.
Yeah.
See ya. Alright. Streamy des. Thank you guys for coming for the Phoenix Wright, or Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice portion of the stream. It's just gonna turn into like 10 minutes of drawing real quick. We've got 2 to go through here. 1 request to draw Sephiroth versus Cloud, and 1 to draw Apollo Justice slurping up a bowl of Eldoons noodles.
Oh, baby.
How was that? You guys like the trial?
Yeah.
Hello, let me tell you about my new obsession. AFK.
Hold on.
AFK Journey is the
Boom. Drawing.
3D world powered by one of the
We'll open up a paint over here.
Not only does the artwork for doing your summons
Wow.
the animation for actually pulling
And what a paint it was. Why is it formatted like this? How do I fix that? Oh well. Boink. Okay. I'll stream it for you guys as well. Screen 1. Boom. Alright. So we've got... Let's see. This is a picture of the stand.
Okay.
This is a picture that someone else drew of them eating.
Okay.
And I found a picture of the bowl, but I wanted the, like, inside of it. This is one angle of it. Oh, and then I'm gonna have to look at Apollo, also. Mr. Salty. How do I see Mr. Salty himself? Hmm. You know what? I'll just take a guess. How about that? And then this is our boy, Mr. Apollo Justice. Alright. Now, it takes a lot to be as skilled of an artist as something witty. So this isn't... I wouldn't recommend any of these techniques for beginners. Obviously, this comes from years of experience and practice.
Speed drawing, Woody. Speed drawing.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. The drawing starts now. Alright. Yeah, that's what an eyeball looks like. Okay, and this is like the noodle color. And yo, because he's got really buff, broad shoulders now, right? And he's got two, alright, he's using chopsticks, so they're like swing. And he's got his hands over them. That's what a hand looks like. Obviously. Great. He's got his other hand down there. Don't ask what it's doing. And yeah, don't worry about it. And he...
Oh my god!
What
have you done?
Yes. And what's most important is that his, like, shirt is like, it goes like this, like a triangle. There we go. Boom. Great. He's got a blue tie on, too, so it'll go like, rip. And then, great. And it's like that color, and his shirt is like this color. Yeah. And, boom. Honestly, that's him eating noodles. That's all Connor wanted. Oh, where's the bowl? I didn't draw shit. It's...
Isn't it layers? Doesn't MS Paint have layers? Can't you do like a top layer that has the bowl?
MS Paint does not have layers.
They do have layers.
Oh, they do? What the fuck?
I don't know how
Yeah!
to...
I know they did an update where they added layers and everyone was like, what the hell, MS Paint?
Okay, so we're gonna go...
I love how you view proportions of the world.
Yeah, I'm not very good at much, unfortunately. Okay. And we go like... And on the bottom is a drawing that you can barely see of... wait, you wouldn't be able to see that from this angle. Whatever. Pretend you can, like, see part of him. It's like, oh man, what the heck? I'm salty. Alright. And then we'll move this to, like, well, damn, it doesn't work if it's... Okay, so it needs to be, like, gray, huh? Sure. Okay, and now we move it. Oh, but Mr. Salty's all red. Ah. Okay. Is that good? No. You know what? The bowl is next to him, and it's full of more noodles. That's what we're gonna do. So it's like... Okay, there we go. Time. I don't know how long that took, but time. So that one, we're gonna show Connor. That's Apollo eating noodle. I didn't color in his hair. Shit. It's like brown. Oh. Whoops. Great. It's like brown. Awesome. Okay. And now you wanted Sephiroth?
Versus Cloud.
Versus Cloud. I will make a new one. New. Great. And I just have to get my references first each time. Welcome back, Digit. Sephiroth. Of course, I vaguely, like, know what he looks like, but... Sephiroth. Did you show back up on your... I typed Cloud and it brought up a bunch of clouds. Final Fantasy VII. Did you get on your phone? Is that where you came back?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. This is them. Oh, so first and foremost, we have to draw the clash in the middle. That's what matters the most.
Okay.
So we're gonna draw... So this is Cloud's sword. And it goes like... And then it goes like... And it ends off with the... And it's got a few, like, circles in it, too, that are the materia, which are, like, different colors, I guess. So we're just gonna do that. One's green, one's dark red, and one's, like, blue, because why not? It's like a stop sign, kind of. There's no yellow. And then the sword itself is, like, this color. And so, boom, now it's that color. And... we're gonna move this over here. Because now we're gonna draw on another layer Cloud. And Cloud looks like this.
Uh-huh. Oh. It's okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me just fill in some of the holes. Okay. That's what his hair looks like. And he, is, you know... Wait, but he has to hold it forward? Ah, shit, okay. Oh, what's he doing with his arms then? Man, I didn't give myself enough space for this. Hold on.
Think of it like you're holding a baseball bat in front of you.
Yeah. Hold on. Boom. So we should start with the side that's gonna be holding it. Which is like... Oh wait, I should draw the rest of his face, probably. He's got the Riz eyebrows, so they're gonna go off his face a little bit, that's fine. And they're off of his eyebrows too, why not? He's got the blue-eyed stare, I guess, so we're just gonna give him... I think his eyes are blue.
Yeah,
Alright.
they're blue.
This is what Cloud looks like now. This is not Cloud.
Oh.
What have you done to him?
Cloud on Fen.
This is what Cloud.
This is a Cloud hate crime.
This.
Are you making him fat?
You're telling
What
me.
was that?
You're telling me to speed draw. I don't know,
He's a
man.
twink.
Yeah, this is his like armor plate thing. Oh god.
Bro,
All right.
he looked like he suffered brain damage.
All right. So this is vaguely what he'll look like, and we'll draw his like.
Brother.
Okay, so long.
Bro, he looks like Nosferatu. You know what? I'm gonna let you cook.
He has two of the same sized hand. Ah, he has 7 fingers on that. Whatever.
Oh my god.
He's wearing skinny jeans.
You're insane.
I am bad. And he's got these big ass boots, too. Boom. And he's wearing like these suspender things, so can't not draw them. And they're holding this like corset looking thing that turns into a belt. A double belt, even. So there's like a and yeah, it's like there's like a design, but we don't need to talk about the design. And so his shirt like stops here, but he has like muscles too. So we're gonna make him a little veiny and then whoop, and do the same thing on this side. We're gonna make him a little veiny and then whoop on his like weenus area, his like reverse elbow side. He's got a muscle on both arms, because why not? And then he needs to be colored in, so his pants are like this color, same with his like shirt. His weird suspenders are brown, so is the like belt thing. And the buckles are like gray. And then this thing is like this color. And that's Cloud. I mean, that's one of them. So he's over here. And he
I'm just gonna go sleep.
You're gonna go to sleep. Okay.
Well, I'm just sleepy for one, because food.
Yeah.
And two, I did wake up at a reasonable time, but my body did not like that.
Mm-hmm.
You took part of Cloud with you.
I did take part of Cloud with me.
Okay. Have a good sleep, Digit.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
See you later.
Pick up
Bye.
a pencil.
Pick up a pencil. Aw, man.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, I forgot part of his feet. Shit, I'll redraw them.
He has no toes.
These are his, like, boots. It's fine. And speaking of, they're this color. I'm on the wrong layer. They're this color. Great. Flawless. Let me erase his old feet. Okay, and then over here we're gonna draw Sephiroth. I imagine this being a bit easier. His hair goes like this. And that comes back up. And it goes like this. Comes back up. Kinda like that. His face exists in this like weird purgatory here. His eyes are like here, and he's got Riz eyes. Oh, those are not Riz. Yeah, he looks kind of like a Muppet. There we go. And he I don't have an explanation for this. Sure, he's gonna be holding the sword backwards. We're gonna move him up a bit. I assume he exists still if I do this? Nope. This guy's really tall, so... Alright. Then he's got these long legs. He's gonna have knees for some reason, too. On one leg. I forgot the other one. He's got a weird knee going on. He's wearing a lot of leather, but we don't really need to worry about that. And he's got a wing.
Oh my god.
Did you just check back in for the first time in a while, or? Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I've never been good at art. I don't even really understand it.
No, you're good, you're good.
Okay, and so his wings are like this color. Boom. And his hair is just like silver. Boom. And he's wearing like all like latex and leather. He's got this weird like cross thing going on, but that's like it. It's like everywhere else is like real. We're gonna make this part of him like tan. We'll also make Cloud the same, so he looks a little more human, I guess. And sure, your hands can be too. Meow! Monica's screaming. Everything else is just gonna be black because I don't know. And boom. All we need to do is draw the sword. He's so much taller. We're gonna come over here.
I mean, he is.
Yeah. Sephiroth's sword is so long. He's compensating for something with it. Alright, that's all the effort I'm putting into that. Can I rotate things? Oh wait, I could flip it. Wrong way. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sure. Wait, great idea. It's like this, and we have Sephiroth up here, holding it like this, like he's coming in from downtown. Alright. This is the masterpiece. Are you satisfied?
Yeah.
Awesome. I didn't color his face. Wait, he has a white face, but a tan body. Alright. Updated version. If you were happy with it before, you'll be even happier with it now. And that's the quality you can expect.
You're like one wing. Does he only have one wing?
He only has one wing.
Okay.
His theme is One Winged Angel. That's his theme music.
Okay. I just saw the one of like that was sent in our like chat that had him butt naked. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And wow, what a time it was.
Now it's time to go.
It is. Are we thinking Resident Evil this week?
Yeah, I'm free on Wednesday.
Wednesday it is. Goodbye, chat, if anyone was still here. Bye!